Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a quick video. This is just going to be a kind of like a first impressions of the Nomad Defense Nomad 9 frame for the Glock 19 Gen 5. I just got this in. I haven't been able to shoot it, but I'm going to just give you guys my, I guess like first impressions of it. Just a quick overview. First of all, let's go ahead and check, make sure we're clear. So you can see we're clear. All right, cool. Let's get into it. So first, let's talk about the good. There's plenty of good to it. You got the fixed Glock angle, so you have more of an 18-degree grip versus a 22-degree grip. Also a reduced in sized angle, as most of you know. The Glock frame. I'm sorry, the reduced in size Glock frame overall. Most of you know that the Glock frame is pretty chunky, and it's pretty thick. So this kind of reduces that in size all over. It's just kind of thinner all over. Fits good in the hand. They did a good undercut here. Everything about the ergonomics as far as how it feels in the hand feels just really good. It has a nice beaver toe as well. Now let's talk about the things that I didn't like right away, because I feel like there's more, I guess, more that I didn't like. But it's not a deal breaker for me. These things are fixable. So this isn't a complete. This is why I'm not doing a complete review on it. It's just kind of like an overview, because there's still more things that I need to do to this frame to, I guess, make it more for me, or so that I can like it a little bit more. But first of all, let's talk about the texturing. The texturing, at first sight, it looks nice. However, functionally, I don't think they did a very good job. Reason being is because they did an aggressive pattern. They call it the rock pattern. Aggressive pattern here on the side. I wish they would have just took it up all the way there, because in this area is where my support hand makes contact with the gun. So I like to have a grip there. And this is where I say that overall the idea was good, but the design was bad, because they did a more of an aggressive texture on the side panel, and then they did a soft. I don't know if you probably can't see it on camera, but the back strap is a softer grip texture, and then they went with these ridges, super smooth. It's just all around smooth here in the front. And I don't like that, because when you're trying to battle recoil, you need the most aggressive texture in the back and in the front. The side doesn't, I'm not going to say it doesn't matter too much, but for me, I make more contact with the front and the back when I'm trying to fight recoil than with the sides. So I wish they would have kind of reversed this. I wish they would have put this side panel texture in the back and the front, and then they could have put this softer texture that they put on the back strap. They could have put it here on the side and kind of just brought it all the way up here. So that didn't really make sense to me. Obviously, this can be easily fixed. The way I'm fixing it is I ordered grip tape for I ordered some handle grips for a Glock 19, and I'm just gonna kind of makeshift it to make it work here. But I mean, other than that, and I also have a mag well coming in for it, so I'm excited about that. But other than the texture, poor design of texture, everything else looks pretty good to me. I mean, I haven't been able to shoot it, so I can't tell you guys how reliable it is. One thing I have had an issue with so far is on my OEM Glock, I was running the CAGWorks extended slider release, and this slider release, and I've seen that other people have the same issue, but it does not work with this frame. I was not getting slide lock back with that slider release on this frame. So I just went back to the OEM, and the OEM works perfect. I do get slide lock with this one every time. So that kind of sucks, because I really like using this slider release. But and I'm gonna have to adjust my grip a little bit to be able to use this one. So, but I mean, that's just a kind of a training thing, not really the gun thing. But I mean, that's just one issue that I just came across. I would recommend to just go ahead and use Glock OEM parts with this. Just considering my experience with just a slide release, which is usually a simple thing. You usually don't have reliability issues with slide releases. But one thing I did notice too is that the the tolerances are very tight on this gun. As you can see, I mean, there's like almost no gap between the slide and the frame, which I really like. And whenever you're inserting your trigger and your trigger housing, your your locking mechanism here, everything fits really tight. So there's nothing loose. There's nothing. It's a lot tighter than a Glock OEM frame, which personally, I don't know how that affects reliability or not, but to me that's a good sign. It means that it's well designed and it's, you know, it's a good fit. So I definitely appreciate seeing that. But I'm pretty excited to get it out on the range and start shooting it. But you know, I'm not gonna go out there and shoot it until I get my handle grips and I get a mag well for it. Just because I already know, just from holding it, I already know kind of what my range experience is gonna be like, just from, you know, holding this gun and my first impressions of it. So I think that's it, man. I'll make another video once I get the whole thing complete. I get it out there, shoot it, and I can give you guys like a legit review on this frame. Since I mean, I can't give you guys any solid information without having shot it. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.